Hello mga Ka-ECOP, I am Jose Roland Moya. The Employers Confederation of the Philippines, or ECOP, is here to ensure that your voice as employers is heard, articulated, and acted upon. ECOP addresses industrial relations issues, promotes social dialogue, and fosters proactive collaboration among employers and stakeholders. We are here to help employers become responsible, sustainable, and inclusive. ECOP has dual functions. First is its advocacy and lobbying role on labor and social policy issues on behalf of employers before the executive and legislative branches of the government. Second is the delivery of direct services, including training, capacity building, consultancy, provision of information, among others. By the way, wag po kayong aalis. Manood po tayo sa buong programa. Sagutin ang aming ECOPlus question for the day. I-post ang tamang sagot sa Facebook account ng ECOP at manalo ng premyo. May I introduce to you my co-host in our episode of our digital TV program tonight, Miss Jelermina Abigail Rojas Gorospe, Advocacy, Research, and Communications Manager of the Employers Confederation of the Philippines.
Mga ka-ECOP, welcome to ECOPlus Amplifying Your Voice every other Monday at 5:30 p.m. Our episode for today is about doing good, doing well, the role of regional employer and business membership organizations or EBMOs. The COVID-19 pandemic has been particularly difficult for micro, small, and medium enterprises or MSMEs, which constitute 99.6% of all enterprises and contribute 63% of all jobs in the country. Due to the quarantine restrictions, they either closed shop or suspended operations, affecting the livelihood of hundreds of thousands of people who are dependent on them for their daily sustenance. ECOP and PCCI stepped in to lobby government for assistance, provided information and tools, and conducted training and capacity building workshops to help MSMEs navigate the challenges and problems resulting from the quarantine restrictions.
In tonight's episode of our program, we will tackle why MSMEs must do well by generating income and profit, but must also do good to ensure that they respond to the difficulties faced by the communities where they operate and beyond. This episode of the ECOPlus Amplifying Your Voice will help us understand how micro, small, and medium enterprises or MSMEs are faring in terms of doing good and doing well. Ang makakasama natin ngayong gabi ay sina Mr. Salvador Ed Poserio and Miss Sallie Lacson. Mr. Ed Poserio is the president of ECOP, Employers Confederation of the Philippines North Luzon chapter, and employer representative in the regional Tripartite Wages and Productivity Board, Region 1. Miss Sallie Lacson, on the other hand, is the area vice president of the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry in South Luzon. Hi Ed and hi Sallie. Magandang gabi sa inyong dalawa. Welcome to ECOPlus Amplifying Your Voice.
Hello! Magandang gabi po sa ating lahat, mga kapamilya, ka-ECOP, mga kasama sa negosyo. Magandang gabi po.
Good evening, everyone.
Hello Sir Ed and Miss Sallie, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Allow me to ask the first question. Can you tell us something about your EBMOs? What are its programs and advocacies? Sir Ed, maybe kayo po muna ang unang sumagot.
Yung ibig sabihin na pawi ng EBMO ay Employer and Business Membership Organizations. Yung PCCI, yung Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry, at saka ang Employers Confederation of the Philippines ay parehong EBMO.
Sir Ed?
Ang ECOP bilang isang tanyag na EBMO, i-advocate labor issues, and social policies. Tayo pong mga ECOP ay duly accredited ng DOLE, Department of Labor and Employment, to promote the rights and interests of employers. Especially dito sa north of Luzon, na karamihan po ng mga businesses dito comprises of 97.6. So the significance of ECOP North is to unify with a common ideal of promoting industrial peace and national progress.
Thank you very much, Sir Ed. How about Miss Sallie?
Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry is regarded as the voice of business in the Philippines, representing the business sector in various government agencies implementing policies and various programs. Government agencies like DTI, DOLE, BIR, DOST, and many more. While ECOP is the link between employers and employees, unifying to safeguard and enhance employers' interest in labor relations, labor management, labor economic policy, and to promote harmonious relationship between employers and employees.
So merong pagkakaiba yung ECOP at saka Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry. While both organizations are regarded as EBMOs, medyo mas specific yung mandate or role ng ECOP PAWI, ano?
Yes, sir.
Ed and Sallie, parehas kayong negosyante, both of you are employers. May I know, Ed, kung ano yung mga businesses na meron ka? In which, what kind of businesses are you into?
I started a small business since 1988. I'm engaged in office supplies, office equipment, office automation, office furnitures, as well as then we expanded to office systems and computers.
Kayo naman po, Ma'am Sallie.
Yeah. Ako po ay isang gasoline dealer. Meron kaming gas stations. So we are the operators of these gas stations, Total gas stations, since 2000, since the year 2000 po. So we are 22 years in the business now. And meron din po kaming dealership on LPG and industrial chemical supply po.
Saan po ang location ng mga businesses nyo, Ma'am Sallie?
Yeah, located po siya sa city of Bacoor and the other one is in Kawit. Kaya po ako member ng Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry in Bacoor.
Saan po nandun yung mga negosyo nyo?
Yung business po natin ay located po dito sa Dagupan City. Ito yung main business natin, main office natin. And then we have branches San Fernando, La Union, and other parts of Region 1.
Sir Ed and Miss Sallie, itatanong ko, bakit po kayo naging interesado to join the local chapter of ECOP and local chamber ng PCCI? Siguro si Miss Sallie muna ang sumagot.
In 1998, as a board of director of the Bacoor Chamber of Commerce and Industry Incorporated, I'm one of those who spearhead the accreditation of PCCI Bacoor to the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Since PCCI is regarded as one of the biggest business organization in the country. So I believe in PCCI's advocacy, the concern on national issues pertaining to the private sector. After being president in 2014 to 2017, I became the regional governor in 2020 to 2021.
Naging
And
president
now
po
as
kayo,
vice
Ma'am
president
Sallie,
for South Luzon.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt, Ma'am Sallie. Naging president po kayo ng PCCI Bacoor.
Yes po.
Please go ahead.
While I was the regional governor, I have encountered ECOP, the Employers Confederation of the Philippines in PCCI. And I have joined various programs like the Wadwani Foundation programs. Ito yung time na pandemic, that was in 2020. And I enjoyed that program. And I have learned about the different business modules, the composition of the business plans. Then I also attended other seminars of ECOP like the Business Continuity Program, the Human Resource Management and Basic Occupational Safety, the Soft Skills Training, and the Responsible Business Conduct.
I see, Miss Sallie. So aside from becoming the Area Vice President of PCCI South Luzon, you're also a member of ECOP.
Yes
Sige po,
po.
kay Sir Ed naman po. Sir Ed, are you also a member of PCCI Local Chamber? And ano po ba ang reason kung bakit kayo naging active sa ECOP North Luzon?
Okay, as for me, still, as far as I can remember, nagkaroon po ng financial crisis noong 1997. And my business suffered financial setback. So, nagkaroon ng yung viability ng business natin ay affected. There's low productivity and morale sa mga workers natin. And palagi po tayong inaharas, siguro binibisita ng yung Department of Labor and Employment, yung labor inspectors nila. And so nagkakaroon po tayo ng mga labor violations na which na we do not know. Hindi po tayo particular sa mga violations na yon until dumating yung year 2000 na nag-introduce nila yung ECOP Pangasinan sa aming area, and we are the pioneer member of ECOP Pangasinan. And timely, my business is still suffering from those setbacks, mga labor violations, labor law violations. And through ECOP, nagbigay po sila ng capacity building sa enterprise namin. And through the help of RTWPB, so we conducted 5S, and then the Steve, and then yung quality service. So marami pong mga programs and services ang ECOP Pangasinan na nakatulong sa rehabilitation ng aming negosyo. At doon na nag-umpisa yung commitment ko sa ECOP. And then eventually, after 5 years, or another 5 years, I joined the Metro Dagupan Chamber of Commerce. So between the collaboration of the two EBMO, na re-engineer namin yung business namin para maka-recover and to attain its growth.
Ma'am Sallie, follow-up question lang po. Ano po ba yung mga programa or advocacies ng PCCI specifically doon sa area na kino-cover nyo, which is South Luzon?
Some of the advocacy of PCCI, they were helping our MSMEs. So lahat po ng programs na ginagawa is all for the welfare of these MSMEs. We were lobbying policies to the local government on the side on South Luzon area po. So naglalabi po kami sa local government para sa mga needs ng MSMEs while they were operating their businesses. So lahat po itong mga policies na to which will turn into law ay makakatulong po sa ating mga MSMEs.
Ma'am Sallie, meron mga agencies sa ating pamahalaan, kasama na dyan yung DTI at saka ang Department of Labor and Employment na merong mga private sector representatives at kadalasan ay very active ang PCCI at ECOP dito sa mga committees na kinikreate ng DTI at saka ng Department of Labor and Employment. In the case of the PCCI, ano pong mga committees ang nakikipag-ugnay na miyembro ang private sector through the PCCI?
We do collaborate with the different national government agencies like si DTI po, DILG, DOST, DNR, DOLE. Like for example, si DTI, part po kami ng Regional Small and Medium Enterprise Development Council. So yung amin pong mga presidents and the regional governor were part of the committee. So kapag meron pong mga program si DTI, kinakascade po yun to our local chambers. Like part po ni DTI si Small Business Corporation. Last time nung pandemic po, nag-offer ng loan si SB Corporation to MSMEs. So yun pong aming mga members, some of them avail of this zero interest loans spearheaded by DTI and SB Corporation. Exclusive po yun for local chamber members. Yun lang pong part na yun. But there are also some other businesses who can avail of the SB Corp loan.
Thank you, Miss Sallie. Sir Ed, itanong ko lang po, na-mention kanina na you are an employer representative in the RTWPB Region 1. Can you tell us briefly something about this one? And meron pa po ba, aside from this RTWPB, meron pa po bang representation ang ECOP North Luzon in a government agency?
The time we suffered financial setbacks in our business, nang pumasok ang mga ECOP programs, doon po namin natutunan, we're able to capacitate our enterprise with effective productivity strategies, and we were able to recover on that business setbacks. So at that time also, natatandaan ko pa, 2002, I was endorsed by the ECOP na maging representative ng RTWPB. Since RTWPB is working with us, collaborating with us doon sa mga programs to recover for the continuity of our business. Sila po ang tumulong sa aming mga business plans. And naging kaaya-aya po ang resulta, at yung mga in-implement natin productivity improvement programs, productivity improvement schemes ay nagustuhan ng RTWPB. So when I was endorsed by the ECOP and sa national to be a regional representative ng mga employers sa RTWPB, thank God I was appointed. And doon na po nag-start yung advocacy natin to promote yung productivity and competitiveness of the enterprise. So yung naging experience natin, best practices natin ay ibinahagi natin doon sa mga small and medium enterprises dito sa North na the same as our experience. At also doon sa RTWPB, we are representing employer sector through ECOP, and we are promoting also the protection of the workers' welfare, especially those who are unskilled at saka yung mga new entrants. We are crafting the minimum wage. The minimum wage we are crafting in our area, in our region, are wage rates that does not impair the viability of the business, and unless we help also the welfare of the workers by promoting, introducing itong tinatawag nating Tier 2, itong productivity incentives. So we crafted policies on business gain sharing mechanisms and profit sharing. At dito po sa Region 1 na ating italaga po tayo ay nakita naman po natin na walang mga rally or mga labor unrest or even yung mga petitions. Most of the yung mga wage petitions dito ay through motu proprio initiated by the regional wage boards na lang po kung may claim for increase in the wage rates. Yun lamang po.
Now, we fully understand, Sir Ed, kung bakit important yung representation of the private sector in government agencies. Ang laki pala ng naitutulong ng representation na to bukod sa pag-protect ng welfare ng business, meron pa po palang mga programs and services on productivity, on compliance. Sir, what public interests, if any, especially of the ordinary people, are served through these representations?
We serve the interest of an ordinary people in our area through yung preservation of jobs. Specifically, we want to help yung mga micro and small businesses that are suffering from yung lack of business viability. So instead of they will close shops or they will end up their business operation, tinutulungan po namin sila on how to recover through the use of yung BCP, yung business continuity plans designed for micro and small or designed for those businesses suffering from financial problem. So isa pa na tulong na ginagawa namin sa kanila ay yung we assist them doon sa tinatawag nating mga loans, financial loans, mga contingency business loans. Mayroon tayo dyan sa DTI, collaborate tayo, coordinate tayo sa DTI, yung tinatawag nating SBC, yung Small Business Corporations. So that provides yung loans, business loans that yung interest ay very soft or mild lang ang interest rates. So nagkakaroon po sila ng easy access on that financial business loans.
Sallie, ano ba ang pinagdaanang pagsubok ng mga employers at businesses sa inyo, lalo na sa kasagsagan ng COVID-19 pandemic at paano naman nakatulong ang PCCI South Luzon? O kahit yung mga local chambers doon sa South Luzon?
Nitong kasagsagan ng pandemya in 2020 and 2021, marami pong pinagdaanan ng ating mga MSMEs. Like yung supply problem and logistics problem. Of course, yung availability ng additional ng capital, parang loans. Then, yung operations, challenge din po yun na mag-operate during pandemic. Tapos, at the same time, yung cost ng compliance to the different national agencies. Hindi naman din po kasi tumigil yun eh. Tuloy-tuloy din yun. Then, of course, human resource management. Pero, ang atin pong mga MSMEs, the Philippine MSMEs are resilient. alam naman natin tayong mga Filipino, we know how to survive. We are very realistic, resourceful, and goal-oriented. And so si ECOP and the Philippine Chamber of Commerce lagi pong nandyan to give trainings like training sa human resource management para makatulong sa ating MSMEs. And then meron din pong in-offer nga na loan coming from DTI. And then pagdating naman po sa mga compliance like si ECOP, we're offering yung sa DOLE na basic occupational safety and health trainings. And yan po yung SO1. And si PCCI naman po naglalabi ng ating mga policy para sa like yun pong ating pag-defer ng payment ng loans to the banks, na defer po ng ilang months yung payments. Then yun din pong sa SSS, hindi po na-increase yung payment para sa yung payments ng premiums. Then yun din po last 2020 yung BIR payment natin on taxes, which was deferred until June of 2020 dahil nga po pandemic. Yan po yung mga ginagawa ng ating EDMOs like PCCI and ECOP.
Sir Ed, kayo naman ang kakamustahin ko. Can you tell us how businesses in North Luzon survived the unprecedented economic and health crisis? But Sir Ed, before you answer the question, mga ka-ECOP, we will be right back.
Interested in getting familiar with the single and official voice of Philippine employers? Want to stay updated on the latest news and trends on labor and social policy issues? By becoming a member of ECOP, you can have access to all of these and many more. Explore the benefits of joining ECOP. ECOP provides its members with a comprehensive range of services that includes training, advocacy, and information through seminars, research publications and networking. The ECOP Help Desk provides assistance to members who may have questions or concerns on issues regarding human resource management, HRM, industrial relations, IR, and occupational safety and health, OSH. Managed and operated internally using ECOP facilities and technical staff, the Help Desk can be easily accessed through multiple platforms. We regularly conduct free webinars to keep our constituents in the business community abreast with the latest and upcoming developments on industrial relations, social policies, and related topics. Aside from free webinars, we offer to members big discounts in our public training programs, seminars, and workshops on IR, HR, OSH, and a lot more. Philippine employers are represented by ECOP in various tripartite bodies. ECOP's participation in congressional hearings and other policy consultations ensures that the voice of employers is articulated, heard, and acted upon. As a member, you can network and join events that bring together company representatives to discuss developments and issues on industrial relations and human resources management through our members' general meeting, MGM. Aside from this, you can attend, discover ECOP, an interactive forum organized for members and non-members alike to familiarize them with ECOP's advocacies, activities, and programs. An overview of pending labor bills in Congress and proposed policy issuances discussed in the Technical Executive Committee of the Department of Labor and Employment are usually presented. We provide a learning and sharing platform among representatives of our member companies through our ECOP networks. ECOP Networks has 3 fields of specialization, which are Industrial Relations and Human Resources, IR/HR, Occupational Safety and Health, OSH, and Corporate Social Responsibility and Responsible Business Conduct, CSR, RBC. As a member company, your management or HR representatives will have the opportunity to receive full overseas technical scholarship on topics such as industrial relations, human resource management, and Occupational Safety and Health organized in Japan. ECOP also organizes the annual National Conference of Employers, where our members enjoy discounts when participating. Lastly, you will enjoy other benefits such as up-to-date, informative e-bulletin and research publications. We provide our members up-to-date and relevant news, studies and statistics gathered from reputable agencies as well as trends and practices directly collected from various industries. Our members can enjoy 50% discount on research publications such as Corporate Compensation Survey and CPA Report. Free conferences, workshops, or seminars by invitation through ECOP special projects. Exclusive access to members-only page in the ECOP website where you can review different project tools, documents, copies of position papers, minutes of committee meeting, and loads of other records. ECOPlus, Amplifying Your Voice is ECOP's digital television program that airs regularly in various social media platforms. The program discusses ECOP's advocacies and programs. It also features interviews with employers, practitioners and policymakers on current, evolving and future workplace issues. Airs twice a month, 5:30 p.m., on our Facebook page and YouTube channel. As our members continue to grow their businesses, ECOP will always continue its mandate of protecting the interest and advocating the welfare of the business community. Discover the many ways you can support your business or enterprise today. Join the Employers Confederation of the Philippines. Your partner. Your advocate. The single and official voice of the Philippine employers on labor and social policy issues.
And we're back. Welcome again to ECOPlus, Amplifying Your Voice. I am Jose Roland Moya. Abby, why don't you repeat your question to Ed?
Sir Ed, can you tell us how businesses were able to survive the unprecedented health and economic crisis that happened in the past 2 years?
For all we know, Ma'am Abby, in North, we know the resiliency of the people there. But aside from that, being resilient, makikita rin natin sila the North are thrifty, frugal, and hardworking people. So aside from that, nag-focus sila sa yung protecting the health of their workers, customers, suppliers, and the community. So yung shielding of workplace from COVID-19 transmission or impact. So and they ensure that occupational health and safety is in place in their workplace. So ito po yun sa isang nakatulong why the businesses in North were survivor or they were able to survive. And secondly, yung protecting the continuity of their business operations. So they put into actions their business continuity plans. So they maintain yung essential support, infra and services, and produce, if possible, yung mga essential supplies na kailangan nila doon sa company nila, sa firm level nila. And then also implement yung mga austerity measures program. So, yun po ang alam ko pong mga main reasons, factors that the businessmen in North were able to survive or recover, brought by these economic hardships and economic trying times and this pandemic.
Thank you, Sir Ed. Sa sagot po ninyo at saka ni Miss Sallie earlier, no, ang importante po talaga ay OSH at saka BCP. Yun po yung na-highlight ninyo. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Ma'am Sallie, meron mga panawagan para itaas ang minimum wages. Anong mga factors ang dapat isaalang-alang upang mabalanse ang pangangailangan ng mga manggagawa na hindi naman makakaapekto sa survival ng negosyo, lalo na yung nandun sa micro, small, and medium enterprise sector?
Yes, Sir Roland, no. Alam naman natin talagang lahat tayo ay naapektuhan ng pandemya. So, ang employers po, syempre ay nananawagan sa mga employees na for them to understand yung current situation na kung gusto natin lahat tayo makasurvive and maka-recover, malaking bagay ang pagtutulungan ng bawat isa sa pag-ahon sa malaking epekto ng pandemya. Ito po ay naramdaman hindi lang ng nating mga employers, kundi pati ng mga ordinaryong tao po sa buong mundo. Now, yung ability po natin to respond and to cope up doon sa current situation, sa ating recovery, sa ating pag-recover, kailangan po ng pag-uunawaan. Of course, alam naman natin na nagsisimula pa lang ulit makarecover ang mga negosyo. So, sana magtulungan para maintindihan na of course sa ngayon hindi pa po kaya talaga na makapagbigay ng mas malaking halaga ng support para sa wages. Pero pwede po siguro na little by little maibigay po natin. Hindi po masyadong malaki siguro. So, yun lang po talaga ang pinapanawagan na bayaan po muna nating makarecover ang lahat ng businesses at makarecover tayo sa pandemya na ito. And siguro after nito talagang makakaya na nating ibigay ang nararapat na wage increase sa ating mga employees.
Para kay Sir Ed po ang aking tanong. Alam naman po natin na ang pangunahing objective ng isang negosyo o ng isang negosyante ay kita or profit. Pero meron pa pala silang isang mahalagang pakay, hindi lamang para sa kanilang pangsarili, kundi para sa kapwa, para sa community. In fact, ito nga po ang tema natin for this episode, no? Doing good, doing well. Na naayon sa dual objectives ng isang negosyo. Sir Ed, anong masasabi mo dito sa doing good and doing well?
As for me, Madam Abe, it's not enough to be doing good in your business or parang you're just only earning for profit. You must be also doing well. Meron ako tayong pananampalataya na what shall a man profit? Sabi nga, if you gain the whole world, but you loses your own soul. For me, yung doing well, this is your social responsibility. Making a profitable business and building sustainable business is very hard. And doing it, especially during trying times, it's much harder because your focus is more on business survival and the preservation of your gains. But doing good, as what I said, is not enough. Because if you mix these two, doing good and doing well is a win-win situation for businesses, for micro, for small and medium enterprises. Meron po tayong dictum na what you sow is what you reap. So this is the time, especially the trying times, the hard times, you will give back a part of your gains in businesses to your workers, customers, and communities. Dahil tayo po sa batas ng nature, sabi nga nila, if the more you give, the more it will return to you. So in this aspect, if you are helping your workers, communities, you're also adding value in your business. As you mix this, yung sinasabi nating social responsibility, or for bigger businesses, large businesses, yung corporate social responsibility, CSR. We have to grow profitably by striking a balance that is focused on sustainability of the business and social goods. In that way, you are doing this two, doing good and doing well. Doing well is more of the conscience of the business, and doing good is the growth of the business. Yan po ang aking belief dito sa ano na ito, quotes na ito, sa principle na ito.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Ed. I'll rephrase the question of Abigail. Sa iyong pananaw, Sallie, why is doing good not diametrically opposed to doing well? Is this not difficult to follow, especially in the micro, small, and medium enterprise sector?
Sir Roland, ito po yung aking view on doing good. Doing good is just a way of saying doing good deeds, doing things that are good to others, performing actions that benefit other people in your business. It is doing corporate social responsibility works like giving back to society, giving training to your people so they can perform well with every client you have. While doing well means ito na po yung profit side, achieving a healthy equilibrium for yourself, a balance, reaching goals, attaining a good measure of worldly happiness. It means performing your business in a more satisfactory manner while achieving good financial status in doing well. It is every businessman's aim to generate profit from his business. So, doing good and doing well should go together.
Sir Ed, can you give us one concrete example of how this concept of doing good, doing well worked?
As what Miss Sallie said, itong doing good and doing well is synonymous. No? Parang almost iisa ang kahulugan. It's not only a best business practice, but for me, it is a life philosophy. It's a purpose-driven concept ito sa akin. Like yung meron po tayong program sa ECOP, yung RBC, yung Responsible Business Conduct. It's a good example of doing good and doing well. Yung another example is yung providing just and decent wage, or ito yung tinatawag din natin responsible labor practices. It's part of doing good and doing well. During yung pandemic, saka itong mga calamities, when you provide assistance on like PPE provisions for workers, it's also a typical example of this dictum, doing good and doing well. Providing financial assistance during calamities, and especially with zero interest. Mas ano po yan. Yan yung mga magagandang concept or prinsipyo. Deferment of loan interest ng mga workers natin. And especially during pandemic, itong advance payment of 13-month pay. So nag-start yung pandemic noong April, third week of March 2020. And then for 1 month of lockdown. So there are industries here, establishments here who advance yung payment ng 13-month pay. Okay, so isang mga typical example yan. And then paying full wages during work reductions because nag-suffered yung business operation, may setback, so nag-reduce ng working day or working hours. So if you pay them in full, it's also a part of doing it and doing well. Yung ibang company sa amin is nag-provide pa ng additional leaves. They in my business, I give yung tinatawag nating PACOLA, Pandemic Cost of Living Allowance Assistance. Okay, so wala yun sa advisory ng DOLE, but we provided our workers. And then also yung food packs, kasi lockdown, provide tayo ng mga food packs relief, not only doon sa mga workers natin, but yung mga less fortunate people dito sa community. And sa mga workers, shuttle services also were provided. So marami pang mga concrete example of doing good and doing well in business na ina-apply ng mga natin. I'm just only speaking of talking yung mga practices natin at saka yung mga nakikita ko doon sa mga members natin na ginawa po nila during this pandemic and economic hardships.
Maraming maliliit na negosyo ang hindi nakarehistro. Ito yung tinatawag nating nasa informal sector, mga sari-sari store, mga barber shops, mga ambulant peddlers, yung mga pwesto sa mga palengke. Ilan sa dahilan kung bakit sila ay nananatili. Isa sa mga dahilan kung bakit mataas ang informalization sa bansa natin ay yung tinatawag na regulatory environment. Ang kasama na dyan yung bureaucratic red tape, ang matataas na business taxes at licenses. At kung hindi ka naman magpaparehistro ay kung hindi ka nga naman magpaparehistro ng iyong negosyo ay hindi ka na kailangan magbayad nitong mga binanggit ko. Subalit mahihirapan ka namang i-access yung mga programa ng ating pamahalaan para sa maliliit na negosyo. Ma'am Sallie, paano po kaya natin i-address itong problema natin sa informalization?
Marami rin nga po itong ating mga informal sector na sila yung mga hindi nakarehistro na businesses. Unang-una po minsan, bakit ba sila hindi nagpaparegister? So, yung mga dahilan were kulang sila ng requirements, kulang din sila ng kaalaman, at saka, of course, syempre, yung payment, yung pangbayad po nila. unang-una po dapat sana ma-reach out natin itong mga ito. Mauuna si government na ang ating LGU, sana i-reach out itong mga small businesses na hindi nagbabayad ng mayor's permit, ng licenses at saka taxes. Bigyan po sila ng information kung paano ang gagawin. Siguro po yung para bang, kumbaga sa school, ang tawag na natin doon is tutorial, yung mga nag-aaral. Kailangan na talaga nilang gabayan sa pag-comply. Tapos, kailangan po siguro yung let us ask the government to make compliance easier for micro and small entrepreneurs. Minsan po kasi parang ang hihirap ng mga requirements. Ito lang po yung mga narinig natin sa kanila na sinabi nila before. Mahirap yung ibang requirements, so hindi nila magawa. Siguro po dapat i-review ulit itong mga requirements na ito na mag-fit dun sa certain industry na meron, sa different industry na meron ng isang LGU. Tapos po, ang atin ding mga business organizations ay isang tool para mahikayat itong mga informal businesses na mag-register ng kanilang business. Ipaalam po sa kanila na if you were paying tax, babalik din po ito sa inyo. Like, ito rin yung mga binibigay na ayuda during pandemic time. Ito rin yung binabayad natin sa naghahakot ng ating mga environmental waste. And ito rin po yung ginagamit para sa pagpapagawa ng ating mga daan. So, yun lang po siguro dapat talagang ma-inform bawat isa. Dissemination of information is very critical talaga. And si government should use their available resources and manpower. Kailangan po talaga itong ipa-implement down to the barangay level. Kasi po minsan may instances na ang unang-unang tatanungin talaga ni negosyante were yung malapit sa kanila. Ang malapit po sa kanila ay yung ating mga pamahalaang barangay. Sila po ang unang-una nilang makakausap. Other than our BPLOs, yung mga Business Permit Licensing Office, mauuna po silang pumunta doon sa barangay. Kaya sana po i-spearhead yung mga barangay para makatulong sa ating mga informal sector businesses.
Ayan, Miss Sallie and Sir Ed, for the last question, medyo related sa na-touch na topic ni Miss Sallie. What kind of support or assistance from government or even from ECOP or PCCI do you expect to make MSMEs grow and prosper? Sir Ed, mauna po kayo.
We are expecting and hoping continuous support and assistance from ECOP, like yung capacity building program nila in yung succeeding in business or in yung business continuity plans programs natin to capacitate our constituents, itong mga micro and small na were affected by this pandemic, this economic crisis. We also need yung mga trainings like yung sa work values formation, yung mga 7S, kailangan na yan, mga micro and small, yung sa steel, yung pagmamalasakit din sa environment, yung green enterprise, as well as providing technical assistance on enterprise productivity, on yung competitiveness of industries. Saka yung ngayon uso-uso yung ito na ngayon yung new platform natin yung digitalization of enterprise. Lalo na dito sa amin sa North, marami pa rin hindi high-tech na mga business ito, lalo na itong mga micro and small. So we need technical assistance, training, by providing us all these mga mechanisms, and at the same time to ensure productivity among workers and competitiveness of our industries here. Yan lamang po ang kinakailangan. At saka meron pa rin pala yung financial assistance also, kasi dahil in times of crisis like this, kulang tayo sa contingency finances. So nandyan yung mga tulong sana na palawakin nila yung financial assistance ng GTI, ng NEDA, and other banks. Yung access sa loans ay maging madali para magamit namin sa pagpapalago at sa recovery ng mga business na naapektuhan itong economic crisis, itong pandemic. Lalo-lalo ngayon sitwasyon natin sa yung Russia-Ukraine war, yung nararamdaman natin yung impact, yung pagtaas ng gasoline, ng diesel, ng electric. So ito yung mga factors of production na sana papasok ang government dito to subsidize these mga factors of production like electricity and itong diesel fuel ginagamit natin sa transportation. So palawakin din yung pagbibigay ng yung unconditional cash transfer sa mga ating mahihirap o sa mga less fortunate constituents. So yan lamang po at maraming salamat.
Thank you, Sir Ed. Kayo po, Miss Sallie.
For our government, sana continuously mag-accept sila ng investors para sa pag-grow ng ating economy, and tulungan ang mga MSMEs to comply with the requirements that they were imposing sa ating business operations. Sana magkaroon ng mai-assess kung ano talaga yung dapat para sa MSMEs at dapat para sa ating big industries. Now, for PCCI and ECOP, si PCCI naman is lahat ng ating local chambers sa South Luzon, we ask them to invite all these entrepreneurs and give them assistance, magkaroon ng lobbying sa mga policies that these small industries need. Then for ECOP, of course, I know naman marami kayong seminars, trainings available for every businessman, and especially yung mga micro and small entrepreneurs. Sana mabigyan niyo yung mga learning strategies which will be helpful sa business operations ng ating MSMEs. And sana merong easy paying loans. Kasi minsan hindi talaga ma-access yung loan kasi unang-una hindi makakomply dun sa requirements ng loan. And sana merong loans which were really fit for small businesses. At saka yung compliance din ease on compliance sa ating business operations. Yun lang po.
Thank you very much for the very fruitful discussion, Miss Sallie Lacson and Mr. Ed Poserio.
Thank you.
Stay safe and God bless.
The Employers Confederation of the Philippines offers training programs on industrial relations, occupational safety and health, management and employee development, human resources, and entrepreneurship development. The industrial relations programs cover labor laws, dialogue mechanisms, administrative investigations, and grievance handling. The occupational safety and health programs ensure safe and healthy workplaces in accordance with laws and good practices. The management development programs help companies manage tasks and people in the context of the fast-changing business environment. The employee development programs foster agility among workers through soft skills for survival and sustainability. The HR programs enable practitioners to build smarter organization and enhance employee-employer relationships. The entrepreneurship development programs help aspiring and existing small business entrepreneurs start or expand their businesses. ECOP trainers and consultants come from different sectors, academe, business, and government, who are experts and seasoned practitioners in their respective fields. Because of the disruption caused by the COVID-19 pandemic, the ECOP Training and Development Department shifted its public programs online using the Zoom lectures and complemented with online exercises and case studies. To our in-house programs, ECOP works closely with our client companies in the design and execution of the training intervention to suit its specific requirements. The ECOP eCampus is a learning management system where participants can learn anywhere and anytime at their own pace. It enables ECOP to offer courses and programs either in fully online or blended approach formats. It is a repository of learning materials, pre-recorded videos, exercises, quizzes, and evaluation tools. Through the eCampus, participants can also interact with the resource persons and other participants and retrieve their certificates. Both ECOP members and non-members may access our training services. ECOP members are entitled to free slots in some of our training programs and enjoy substantial discounts on the registration fees in all courses. To learn more about our training programs, visit www.ecop.org.ph or email us at ecoptnb@gmail.com.
Abi, we are now in the ECOPlus Netizens Corner segment of the show. Let's take a question from our netizens from ECOP's social media account. This question is from Alan Teng, which he posted in ECOP's FB page. The question of Alan goes this way. I am a small business owner operating in Region 1. In the course of running my business, from the time I set it up, I have encountered a lot of challenges. I have so many observations and comments. I want to discuss and flesh this out first with a group of like-minded people. Can I do this with ECOP? I want to make sure that my comments are valid and that my recommendations are doable before I take this up with people in government. Abi?
Thank you very much, Mr. Alan Teng, for your question. So, unang-una po, yes, you can do it with ECOP. You can sit down with us and discuss all your concerns, the challenges that you encountered, and your recommendations. Unang-una po, you can talk to us, and hopefully ma-invite po namin kayo na mag-member sa ECOP. And then the next thing that
Pawi, Abi, remember, guest natin kanina si Mr. Ed Poserio.
Yes.
Si Ed Poserio po ang president ng ECOP North Luzon chapter. So meron po tayong chapter diyan sa Region 1. So just give us a call or send us a private message in our Facebook account. We'll respond to you, Abi.
Yes, Sir Alan. We'll wait for your message. As soon as we discuss this, we will be ready to link you, to hook you up with the group of Mr. Ed Poserio, and siguro pwede ninyo pong i-discuss with Mr. Poserio ang inyong mga concerns, because Mr. Poserio also sits in various government agencies to represent employers. So dito niyo po pwedeng maging katuwang ang ECOP sa mga problemang kinakaharap ninyo as business owner.
Doon naman po sa mga regions na walang ECOP chapter, pwede po kayong sumali sa mga affiliates or doon sa mga local
Chambers.
doon sa mga chambers of commerce na sigurado akong meron sa lugar ninyo.
Message niyo lang po kami through the help desk page or helpdesk@ecop.org.ph, and we'll be glad to assist you.
Alan, sana nasagot ni Abigail yung tanong mo kanina, at please send us a message through our Facebook account and we will get back to you right away. For our netizens, kanina binanggit namin ang ECOPlus question for the day na dapat abangan para manalo ng papremyo. Ito po ang ECOPlus question for the day. Ano ang ibig sabihin ng EBMO? I will repeat the question. Ano ang ibig sabihin ng EBMO? Abi, paano ba sasagutan ang ECOPlus question for the day?
Ito po, sir, ang ating mechanics. I-comment ang sagot sa Facebook account ng ECOP using this format. #ECOPlus Amplifying Your Voice, space, your answer, space, anong title ng episode na ito. Don't forget to like and share this episode sa aming ECOP Facebook page. Ang mapipiling mananalo ay ino-notify sa ECOP Facebook page at bibigyan namin ng instructions kung paano maklaim ang premyo.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ed Poserio and Miss Sallie Lacson, for your time. Maraming salamat kay Mr. Alan Teng sa iyong katanungan. Sana ay nasagot namin ni Abby ito. Huwag niyo pong kalimutan sagutin ang ECOPlus question for the day, i-like at i-share ang episode na to para manalo ng premyo. Mga ka-ECOP, I'm your host, Roland Moya, with my co-host,
Abigail Gorospe. See you every other Monday at 5:30 p.m. sa next episode ng
ECOPlus, Amplifying Your Voice. Stay safe and God bless everyone.